Hello and welcome. My name is Space Muffin, and this is the Void Playground. Today we are joined by none other than the mythic JD. JD, how are you doing today?
Hey everybody, I'm doing well. How's everybody else doing?
I'm doing personally good. We're also joined by video game aficionado, specifically in the Nintendo department and the Sony department. We got Jumpman. Jumpman, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Oh, good.
Okay, cool. So look, guys. I don't know, we're gonna say Jumpman.
Oh no. Go ahead.
So today, in this particular episode, we are going to be talking about our predictions for the Game of the Year awards this year. So, let's start off, guys. Game of the Year. Let's just bust right into it. The nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Fallen Kingdom. Jumpman.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, sorry, Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know why I keep saying
Tears of the Kingdom.
But
Tears of the
Jumpman,
Fallen Kingdom.
Jumpman, what do you think is going to get Game of the Year?
I personally want to go with Spider-Man 2, honestly.
Okay.
Of all those. That's my personal opinion and prediction, I'd say.
Okay.
I also have to second that.
Okay, so Spider-Man. Okay, so I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I think it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah,
and I'll explain
really?
why.
I thought you said Tears of the Kingdom.
No. That was just the last game that was nominated. I believe Baldur's Gate. I don't like Baldur's Gate. It just didn't really, get. It didn't really capture me. I'm more of a Diablo person. Having said that, I cannot deny what Larian Studios, like the impact that this game has kind of had and the ripples that it's made in the industry. So I have a huge feeling it's going to be either Baldur's Gate. Resident Evil's a little bit too. It's good for sure. Probably one of the better made games, but it's not. I don't know. I think like Tears of the Kingdom or even Spider-Man 2 would get it over Resident Evil. So there you have it, guys. Those are our three predictions we got 2 Spider-Mans and a Baldur's Gate for Game of the Year. So let's talk about Best Game Direction. Here we go again. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. JD, let's start with you this time.
Oh my god. So I'm stuck between Legend of Zelda and Spider-Man again. Or actually 3. Super Mario Bros. 2.
Okay, Jumpman.
Best Game Direction. Spider-Man 2 or Mario Wonder. Yeah, that I feel like it should be Spider-Man 2. It's
I actually, believe it or not, guys,
it's so good.
Believe it or not, guys, I think Mario Wonder is going to win this one.
Yeah, I would love to see Mario Wonder.
Here's my reasoning.
Wonder deserves to win.
Here's my reasoning. Okay.
Okay.
We've seen Tears of the Kingdom before. We've seen Spider-Man before. We have seen Mario before. Okay. But here's the deal. There are from what Jumpman was telling me in the podcast last time, there are so many new mechanics. There are so many it's familiar but fresh, if that makes any sense. So
yeah.
Okay.
They went in after so many years, they went in a different direction with a 2D Mario experience. That's just me. So those are our predictions for Best Game Direction. Let's get into Best Adaptation. So this one might be a little bit interesting because I didn't get to watch all these. So Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us TV show, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. Jumpman, let's start with you.
Okay. That's best movie adaptation, right?
Yes, best adaptation for either a movie or a TV series.
Movie or show.
It would probably have to be Mario Brothers movie. That's my prediction and probably my opinion.
JD?
Really?
In Mario movie, I'm a Mario guy.
I mean, have you seen The Last of Us?
I know it's good. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I've not seen it.
Same, I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot of good things, so that's the reason why I'm thinking The Last of Us is going to be.
It probably will be that.
Okay, so I unfortunately disagree with both of you guys. It's going to be, without a question, Twisted Metal.
No.
Yes.
Okay, for those in the audience, please leave down in the comment section below if you know Twisted Metal and you know the game.
Okay, so let's talk about why Twisted Metal is going to is going to win. Okay, I'm explaining why.
Okay, explain.
The other 4 nominations, like it's you're kind of expecting them, right? So Castlevania Nocturne was really great. Gran Turismo, I hear the movie was really great. Last of Us, everybody's raving about it. Super Mario Bros. Movie, one of the highest grossing box office movies of the year. Twisted Metal, though, having watched Twisted Metal myself, I thought it was going to be complete and utter garbage, but they actually did a really good job translating, the game into movie. And also people that are fans of the series, there's so many Easter eggs and there's so many, they just did a really good job, and I'm really excited for season 2, but, as far as like the most faithful adaptation, probably Castlevania Nocturne, right? But then again, actually, to be totally fair, I don't think any of these adaptations are 100% faithful to the source material. I think that there's a lot of liberties that were taken. Jumpman, you're a big Mario guy. Would you agree with that, or do you feel like Mario was like 1,000% faithful to the source material?
It's definitely way more faithful than the live action film that came out in the 90s.
Sure. That's a given. It's relatively faithful. I mean, they've kind of infused Bowser with Jack Black's love for music. Sure.
Which is kind of funny because in Super Mario Brothers Wonder, they kind of did the same thing to Bowser. Which I can't help but wonder if that was in correlation to the film or inspired by the film.
I need to watch Castlevania Nocturne. I've watched I need to watch Castlevania season 4. So, but anyways, so guys, those are our predictions. Space Muffin, I believe it's hands down Twisted Metal. I'm willing to bet money on this. In the comments, let me know, but I could be wrong. It could be
either. Yeah. It's going to be either The Last of Us or the Mario movie.
I mean, The Last of Us was good for sure. From what I hear, I haven't watched it myself, but we'll have to check it out. We'll have to see what and this is the thing, like, guys, just to be nominated, right? Like, there were so many games, like good games that came out this year that and just to be nominated, like, your game has to be like top tier. So let's go to the next category, and I already know what Jumpman's going to say, but let's see if JD maybe has some conflicting things here. So best narrative, number 1, Alan Wake 2. Number 2, Baldur's Gate 3. Number 4, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Number 5, Final Fantasy 16. And number 6 is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. JD, I got to hear your opinion, man.
So the only games I played out of all of this that was just announced is only Spider-Man. So I have to go with Spider-Man. Since I
have to keep. That's
okay.
I know.
So the reason why I haven't played Final Fantasy 16 is because I hear it's really bad, and I watch a lot of reviews and a lot of gameplay of it. Me personally, I'm not a fan of what they did with Final Fantasy 16, so that's why I didn't purchase the game.
Okay, so like thematically, Final Fantasy 16. Okay, when I say thematically, I'm talking about the setting, right, and the visuals. Mm-hmm. I do like the fact that they went back to medieval, right? But they kind of botched everything else, in my opinion. It's kind of a not as fun version of Devil May Cry 5. You know, I know the guy who worked on Devil May Cry 5. He actually did the combat for Final Fantasy 16. But I'm actually gonna have to agree with Jumpman and JD here. I think Spider-Man's gonna do it. And
the story is so good.
Yeah, no, there's that. It's a situation of, it's a situation of like, yeah, I mean, it's just, it's just a great game from what I'm hearing. So, best art direction. This one I'm just curious about. Okay, so Alan Wake, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Jumpman, I need to know your opinion.
Best art direction. It would have to be Mario Wonder, I think, for me personally.
JD?
It's either going to go down to Legend of Zelda or Super Mario Bros. Because, okay, has anybody here played or seen the trailer of Alan Wake 2? Because I haven't.
The game is definitely good. It looks really great.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the game footage or.
Alan Wake actually might take it. It's definitely like tied with Baldur's Gate with the most nominations. Or not tied, but like they're up there in nominations.
Yeah.
Excuse what I just said, guys. But I think it's actually going to be Hi-Fi Rush. I think Hi-Fi Rush is going to take best art direction.
Okay.
It does. I'm looking at an image, and it does. It looks really cool. I have. I'll look it up, see what it is.
Yeah, it's actually a really unique game. It's really great. So best score in music: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna go this time. I'm gonna go with Hi-Fi Rush. I hear the soundtrack is incredibly just amazing in that game. Jumpman, JD, opinions, thoughts?
Go ahead, Jumpman. You first.
I'm probably just gonna go with Legend of Zelda. The music of Legend of Zelda is really good. I don't know. That's just me as a Nintendo fan, I think.
JD, thoughts?
Same, Legend of Zelda, because all the other games I haven't seen or heard of their the music score, so I can't really tell my own opinion. I can't give my own opinion on the other ones. I can only give my opinion on Legend of Zelda because that's the one I listen to. Okay,
so let's talk about best audio design, which is in a similar category. So here we go again with Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. JD, I'll let you go first.
Oh, man.
Audio design.
Okay. Oh, I'm stuck between Spider-Man, Dead Space, and Resident Evil. Between that.
Okay. So, Jumpman?
Spider-Man again.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you why it's going to be Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay.
Going to be Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil, since its inception, has always been kind of to create the atmosphere, right? Like you have to have stellar audio. In the original Resident Evil 4, the audio was incredible. And I mean, granted, it's like the footsteps, the gunshots, it all feels really good. So I don't know. Those are our opinions for best audio design. Now, here's an interesting one. Best performance. So this is, kind of like an acting type deal. Okay. So Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16.
No.
Cameron Monaghan. Yes, for Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. I can't even pronounce this. Is it Melanie? Sorry, I'm butchering the name. Libder.
I think so.
Liberd.
I think you're pretty close.
Liberd. Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon for Baldur's Gate 3, and Yuri Lowenthal for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Lowenthal, yeah. JD, start with you, man.
It has to be Cameron.
Okay.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
JD, or sorry, Jumpman.
I have to say Yuri Lowenthal, Spider-Man.
Okay,
I actually got to meet Yuri Lowenthal at a convention.
It is blatantly obvious that it's going to be Idris Elba for Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Like I
didn't know Idris Elba was involved in that. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Really?
Keanu Reeves, you know, he was in the original game, and then you now have Idris Elba. And here's the reality of the situation. Look, Idris Elba is never the worst part of a movie or a project that he's in. He was in Cats, right? And like, he was not the worst part of Cats, right?
It was the best part of Cats.
Okay. He also did the voice of
my 2 cents on that.
He also did the voice of Knuckles. So it's like, how do we? We're talking about like almost.
He's also Heimdall in the Thor films.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So I don't know. Idris Elba. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be him. Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, it probably will be Idris Elba. He's such a great actor.
Come on, Cal Kestis himself. Like, come on.
Finally, a category that doesn't have Alan Wake in it: innovation and accessibility.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know what this means, but okay, let's go ahead and go for it. Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. Jumpman, I have to know what your thoughts are.
It's definitely a toss-up between Street Fighter 6 and Spider-Man 2.
JD?
For me.
For me, Spider-Man.
Okay, so for me, it's going to be Street Fighter 6. And here, I'll tell you why. Okay. Street Fighter 6, like, we've seen like hub worlds before, but like Street Fighter 6, it makes it so easy to get into a match. It makes it so easy to change modes. You can take your character from single player to online seamlessly, and anyone who works in the industry knows how difficult. Not that I work in the industry, but they know how difficult it is to make a system that clean. So that's my reasoning for Street Fighter 6. I'm actually surprised that Street Fighter 6 didn't get more nominations. The game was actually really, really fun. The single player.
Yeah, it's definitely that hub world story mode was definitely made it worthwhile for me to get. It was like the first Street Fighter game I bought in quite a while. So that's why I'm kind of thinking like accessibility, like it. Even for newcomers, like
it's accessible for newcomers. It's accessible for for veterans. It's accessible like in the sense that you can literally play the game really well. So that's just my opinion.
On the other hand, Spider-Man.
On the other hand, Spider-Man. Innovation and accessibility.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, here's one that I don't know any of these games in this next category. Games for Impact. I don't even know what that means, but a Space for the Unbound, Chance of Sonar, Goodbye Volcano High, Tichia, Terra Nil, and Vanba. Someone throw something at me, JD. What do you think's gonna win?
A
Game
Space
for Impact
for the Unbound.
Yeah, it's just for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message.
Okay, well, it's obviously going to be Goodbye Volcano High.
Okay.
I have no idea. Okay, here's an interesting category. So, guys, let us know what you think. Okay, best ongoing game. All right, so here we go. We have Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact.
Fortnite.
Oh god. As much as I hate Fortnite is probably going to get it.
Probably best ongoing.
I'm gonna have
a lot of good things about Genshin Impact, though.
I'm gonna have to go
between those two.
I'm gonna have to go with Final Fantasy 14.
Really? Why?
The Final Fantasy 14 has surpassed World of Warcraft and every other MMO as far as the most popular MMO. that goes, and so it just shows that they're churning out really good content. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy 14 fan myself, but that's my reasoning. Similar topic: best community support. This one's so obvious and like, yeah, okay, it's so obvious that it's like kind of depressing. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. JD,
It has to be in between Final Fantasy 14 and Destiny 2.
Jumpman.
Best community support. I don't know. No Man's Sky probably.
I'm actually gonna have to agree with Jumpman on this one.
Really? No Man's Sky?
JD, have you played No Man's Sky?
No. Here it was really bad during launch day, so I didn't get it.
Okay, so there is a phrase like this is the No Man's Sky of blank, right? That means that you take a very bare bones game and you give it so much meat and you give it so much depth. This game is insane, dude. Like, if you haven't played this game, it is like forget Starfield, play No Man's Sky, dude. Like, seriously, the game is it's really good, dude. It's really innovative. It's really amazing.
Okay, I have to look that up then because I heard that on launch day it wasn't great.
Oh, it was terrible on launch,
dude. I avoid it. Like
it was terrible on launch, dude. It was horrible. But
even to this day, I didn't get it.
but dude, they turned it around with No Man's Sky, right?
Okay.
Like Sea of Thieves, that they call it like No Man's Sea sometimes because like Sea of Thieves kind of did the same thing.
Okay, I see.
Okay, so best independent game. Okay, so Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. Jumpman.
Possibly Viewfinder.
JD.
I'm not.
Sea of Stars.
Okay.
I guess.
I'm gonna have to go with Dredge just to be different.
What are these games? I haven't heard of them.
They're indie games. I think like it's really important that we look, at indie games and kind of, like I look at a lot of RTS indie games, and there are some like I'm not like a big fan of like kind of I don't know. It's hard like because sometimes I'm just like games that are kind of based off of other games or other types of games. It's just like I'll just go back and play that game, But I think it is important to take a look at the indie games. Speaking of indie games, that is our category for best independent game. The next category is best indie debut game. So Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. JD.
Pizza Tower.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. Like obviously Pizza Tower. Jumpman.
Yeah,
like
sure.
pizza.
Yeah. Go with that. Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower.
Okay, here is an interesting one. Best mobile game. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Hunkia, Star Rail. Hello Kitty, Island Adventure. Monster Hunter Now, that was then. And Terra Nil. Jumpman.
Hello Kitty.
Okay. JD.
Okay. Hello.
Wait,
I don't know.
Where's Call of
don't
Duty
know.
Mobile on this?
We don't talk about Call of Duty Mobile.
I have to say, I haven't played any mobile games, so I'll go Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
I think Hello Kitty's gonna take it. I think Hello Kitty's gonna take it.
Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I don't know. So Hello Kitty.
Best VR/AR game. Gran Turismo 7. Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil 8 VR mode, aka Resident Evil Village, and Synapsis. Jumpman.
I've heard. I haven't played any of these. In VR, but I've heard Resident Evil Village VR is really good. Like, but the horror genre games usually do pretty well in VR.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, JD.
Jumpman, you mean?
Yes.
Ditto. So that is our predictions for best VR/AR game, guys. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Best action game: Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. Jumpman, what is your prediction for best action game? Surprised Spider-Man's not in here.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising. But well.
Wait, never mind. Okay, the next category more than makes up for it. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Okay. Sheesh. I'm not sure on that one. It probably either Dead Island 2 or Ghost Runner 2.
JD.
I have to say the same because I haven't played any of these games.
It's going to be Armored Core 6, like easily, to be honest.
Okay,
I'm not even joking. It's literally going to be Armored Core 6. Like
what is Armored Core 6?
It's a like kind of it's like a mech game. Okay, so that was our predictions for best action game. So so wait, guys, this is our predictions for best action/adventure game.
Sounds a tad redundant. It's just half redundant.
Just half redundant.
Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 remake, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Fallen.
Tears of the Fallen.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with Spider-Man 2. Obviously,
it's either going to be Spider-Man 2 or Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
It is between those two.
I can agree with that.
It's definitely between those two.
So there you guys have it. Our predictions for best action/adventure game. Best role-playing game: Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. JD?
I've been hearing so much stuff about Starfield.
I hear Starfield's really good.
I hear Starfield's really bad, so I'm going to go with Baldur's Gate 3.
Really?
Actually, I would honestly play No Man's Sky over Starfield. Like at this point in the career of both games. But yeah, I'm going to go with Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to go with Liza. Okay, cool. And then Jumpman, what is yours? Starfield, you were saying?
I've been hearing so much stuff about Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
But South Park says that Baldur's Gate 3 is the best. So
yeah, I'm not saying it's the it probably is, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of I'm surprised Diablo 4 wasn't nominated, but best fighting game. Like I don't even have to read it. It's gonna be Street Fighter 6, like obviously, but let's read the nominations. God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket
Bravery.
I can't
Pocket
read.
Bravery.
And then Street Fighter 6. JD, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to win best fighting game?
Ooh, it's between Mortal Kombat or
Really?
Street Fighter.
If it is not Street Fighter 6, I'm going to punch someone in the face.
I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff about Mortal Kombat 1.
It's it's different and but it's too different. You know what I mean? Like in kind of not a fun way. I think they're gonna patch it. I think it's gonna get better, but I think Street Fighter 6, out the box, Street Fighter 6 had so much content out of the box. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I would say Street Fighter 6. But I've just finished beating the story mode for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, though.
We're going to talk about that in a future podcast. Best family game: Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and of course Mario Bros. Wonder. Jumpman, I know what you're going to say, but I want to hear it anyways. I still need to get around to playing Sonic Superstars. I've played Pikmin 4 and I've played Mario Wonder. Disney Illusion Island I've been thinking about playing. I've been watching some gameplay of that, but I'm gonna say Mario Wonder is gonna take the best family game. That it should easily. Pikmin 4 though is such a good game though. JD.
Party Animals.
I'm gonna have to go.
What?
I'm actually gonna have to go Super Mario Bros. Wonder on this one.
Party Animal is literally Gang Beasts.
Okay,
cute,
so
cute animals.
Wait,
best.
you've actually played it? You've actually played it, JD?
No, I've seen gameplay, and
Oh, okay.
it's on my wish list right now.
Oh, okay.
Best sim / strategy game. Advanced Wars 1+2 reboot, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem, and of course, Pikmin 4.
For me, it's a toss-up between City Skylines 2 and Fire Emblem Engage.
Okay,
That's me personally.
JD.
Oh man, I can't really say. Okay, if I had to choose Fire Emblem Engage.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Company of Heroes 3.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mer.
So moving forward, guys, best sports / racing game. This one's easy, but let's just see what everybody has to say. So EA Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, and the Crew Motorfest. JD?
Which was the one that the popular one again? The one that everybody likes?
Forza.
I'm forgetting.
What?
Forza, yeah. Forza Motorsports.
Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
I want to say Hot Wheels Unleashed 2.
I'm actually going to agree with Jumpman. So the first...
I want to say that.
Well, okay, here's why. Let me explain why, okay? We have, over the past, 10, 15 years, we have not really gotten that many good arcade racers. And, I mean, not to this level, at least, but the first Hot Wheels Unleashed game was one of the best arcade racers I've played in a long, long time. And from what I hear, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is even better. It's more refined. And so if it's even 20% better, it's going to be better than all these other games. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one that literally I already know what's going to win because I'm the one who created the category.
Wait, what?
Best multiplayer game presented by Discord.
Sponsored by Discord. Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, Mario Bros. Wonder.
I kind of want to predict that Baldur's Gate 3 would win that.
Okay.
It's not what I would pick personally, but that's my prediction.
JD?
I don't know. My prediction it has to go to Diablo, right?
Or Diablo. Yeah.
I'm actually going to go with Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, you see, that's what I would personally go with.
Well,
Street Fighter 6 or Mario Wonder.
So I've played
Street Fighter 6. Yeah.
Diablo 4 would be my second choice. Diablo 4 is really good, and I think most people are going to probably choose Baldur's Gate over Diablo 4. Yeah. But I actually think Street Fighter 6 is one of the. I'm surprised it just didn't get nominated more. But the experience is so clean. You know, the netcode is really good. It's just a really great experience all around. I know they're not pumping out content like crazy right now, but it's just a really solid game. Okay, so here's a fun one. Most anticipated game: Final Fantasy VII, Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and of course Tekken 8. JD, what is your most anticipated game?
Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah, that would be mine too. That's mine.
I'm waiting for it.
It's mine. It's my most of this list. I'm probably anticipating other games more.
I'm a little surprised, JD, you didn't say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Final Fantasy has been a little bit disappointment in the past couple of years.
Oh,
look, listen. Okay, so
let's kind of the milk for JD.
Let's kind of go off the rails here a little bit. Of the games that are maybe games that are not on this list, what other games are you anticipating for 2024?
Me personally, I'm looking forward to the Princess Peach Showtime. I'm a Nintendo guy, so there's that one I want to play.
JD?
I don't even know where to begin.
Probably
Wolverine. Wolverine.
I'm actually looking
Wolverine,
forward
yes,
to.
Actually,
I'm looking forward to Age of Mythology Retold if it does come out in 2024. Also, Space Marine 2. I'm looking forward to. That's really it. Okay, content creator of the year. I'm about to sneeze. Oh God. Okay, I'm back.
okay,
I should
you could have muted.
I should have muted. I was trying to hold it off, but it just kind of came out. So, content
If
creator
the boys'
of the
playground isn't in this, I am gonna riot.
literally, if we are not in this, I'm going to tackle someone.
What the heck are we doing here?
Okay, so content creator of the year: Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quack City,
Quackity.
Quackity,
Yeah, Quackity, yeah.
Spreen, and Cypher PK. JD.
Oh shoot, two of my favorite streamers are on here. I have to go Iron Mouse.
Okay, Jumpman.
Yeah, probably the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be Iron Mouse. Like obviously,
Iron Mouse.
It's gonna be Iron Mouse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she does a lot for like charity and stuff like that too. So she helps honor with charity.
Best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. JD.
Oh my god. Okay. So it either has to be Counter-Strike or Valorant for me.
Jumpman.
I just know of League of Legends. I know that's a huge thing.
I'm gonna go with Dota 2.
Okay. That's not a bad pick at all.
Because all these other games, like, unfortunately, are plagued. Like, League of Legends has like one of the worst communities, like, in game history. Like,
okay,
one of the worst.
I'm actually shocked that it was actually nominated. To be honest, I'm surprised StarCraft 2 isn't in here, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, those are our predictions for best esports game. Best esports athlete. Lee Faker, League of Legends. I can't even pronounce it. Zybu for CSGO. Max Demon for Valorant. Paco Hydra for Call of Duty.
Hail Hydra.
Parker Ruler for League of Legends, and of course Philip Imperial Hall for Apex Legends.
The only person I know out of this list is Faker.
Oh, it's got to be him.
Okay, I'll tell you why it's going to be Faker, actually. Okay? There's actually a very specific reason. He can deal with the League of Legends community without hurting himself.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he can.
Best esports team. Evil Genius, Valorant. Is it Fnatic for Valorant? The Void for Fortnite. Gaming Gladiators for Dota 2, and JD Gaming.
Hey, you're on here
for League of Legends, and then of course Team Vitality for Counter-Strike. Just joking, guys. The Void is obviously not on here. It's obviously going to be JD. JD, how do you feel about your nomination?
Oh, I feel great. My team has been working extremely hard this year. Yeah, so they're excited. They're looking forward to winning it.
Okay, so that is you.
No.
Wait, is that actually you?
No, it's not.
No, I was confused. I was thinking for a moment, like, don't.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to join the Void if I had my own org.
Okay, so best esports coach. Christine Potter for Valorant, for Evil Genius. Danny Zonic, Team Falcons. Jordan Goomba, Florida Mayhem for Overwatch. Remy for I'm just gonna say XTQZ, Counter-Strike, and then Yoon for League of Legends, JD Gaming. I'm gonna have to go with Yoon.
I guess I'll go with Yoon. JD. Get you gaming?
All right,
Yeah,
so
that guy.
honestly, guys, like this has been a very, very good year for video games. But it's also been like it's been such a good year that there's like so many other games that should have been nominated that weren't, right?
That's true.
Yeah, there's one game that comes to mind that really should have been nominated. Not for me personally. That's
would that
Hogwarts
be?
Legacy.
Okay, yeah. I'm actually shocked that Hogwarts Legacy didn't get nominated for anything.
Yeah, but
that's weird.
I've been looking that up. Some people on the internet are saying that it's got something to do with the controversy around that game because J.K. Rowling said something that upsetted a certain community that made them want to boycott the release of Hogwarts Legacy. I'll just put it at that.
Yeah, it backfired and
So-
made the game sell even more.
So, guys,
Yeah,
we are going to get
So
into
that's the rumor that why they haven't been nominated for anything.
we're going to get into the sub podcast section of the podcast, and then we're going to wrap it up, guys. Okay, so, Jumpman, how do you feel about Quidditch Champions?
Wait, what?
What's happening?
I'm just curious. How do you feel about it?
I'm a little concerned about with all your topic changing, abrupt topic changes.
Okay, so we'll talk about Quidditch here in a second, but
Quidditch.
okay, so
Yeah, when are we meeting up for our next Quidditch game?
how did you feel about Quidditch
Real
World
life
Cup?
Quidditch
Did you
game.
play that game, Jumpman?
Oh yeah, I played the Quidditch World Cup. I have it for the GameCube.
How did you feel about it? Did you like it?
I would say it's the best Harry Potter game up until Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay, so JD,
Hmm.
have you played Quidditch World Cup?
Of course.
Okay. I
Have you
played it.
real life Quidditch.
I have not played real life Quidditch. So, okay, here's the thing, guys.
No, I haven't played real life Quidditch.
The problem with Quidditch Champions is I think that it's going to be compared to Quidditch World Cup, and it's a very high bar to meet, and I'm worried. Closing statements, Game of the Year nominations, JD.
Game of the year has to be Marvel Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2, or Jedi Survivor. Between those two for me.
Jumpman, closing statements.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, or yes, one of those two. Game of the year. Yeah. Or well, wait, are we talking just our personal opinion here? Or?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Spider-Man. Well, for me, it's Spider-Man 2 and Hogwarts Legacy. Those are definitely the two. Well, man,
Hogwarts
this
Legacy
was such a good year.
The list
for
that's
video gaming.
nominated between the games that have been nominated.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2 definitely, definitely, yeah.
So there you guys have it. This is the Void Playground. Visit us at thevoid.gg. Support us. Grab some of our merch. Join our Discord server. Leave a like and comment. Everything helps, guys. And then let us know what content you want to see, and let us know, kind of what you guys want us to do. So, guys, that is it. We will see you in the next